everyone, my name's Emily and this is a 45-minute vinyasa flow class suitable for those who practice regularly. There are some intermediate postures in this practice. Feel free to include those or skip them depending on how you want to practice today. So we're going to begin our practice in a child's pose, and you can either bring the knees wide with the toes touching at the back of the mat and extend the arms forward, or you can bring the knees together and fold the chest over the legs, relaxing the forehead on the ground and bringing the fingertips back towards the feet. Start to breathe deeply in and out of the nose. Close the eyes and feel a sense of relaxation over the whole body. Take the awareness to the breath in the nostrils and allow the breathing to become calm and rhythmic. Stay here for a few breaths. Feeling the breath create space between the ribs on the inhale, and feeling the weight of the forehead, the forearms, the hands, the shins, heavy on the ground beneath you on the exhale. Begin to transfer the awareness now into the throat and feel or imagine that the breath is being drawn in and out of the throat, not through the nostrils, as if there's a small hole in the throat. As your breathing becomes slower and deeper, gently contract the back of the throat so that your breath becomes audible. So we're breathing with sound now. Both the inhalation and the exhalation should be long, deep and controlled. Take a deep breath in and lift the palms up over the head, arching the spine as you release the air, contracting the core. Inhale, open the heart, drop the shoulders. Exhale, press the palms away, drop the chin. Inhale to open and lift. Exhale, separate the shoulder blades. Inhale, open the heart, and exhale, release. Last one, deep breath in. Bringing yourself onto the hands and knees now, finding that tabletop position, flat back, and continue to breathe evenly in and out of the nose as you begin to work your way around your mats, drawing circles with the body in one direction and then in the other direction. You can make these movements as big, expansive, or small as you like. You're going to arch the spine and start to wiggle through the hips. Take a deep breath in and open the heart forward, and exhale around, coming into our cat-cows. Again, inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, press the top of the back to the ceiling. Inhale, tailbone lifts, and exhale, tailbone tucks underneath. Continue to move with your breath and try to isolate your spine, bringing the weight back onto the heels and then starting to bring There's really no rules to this movement. We're just inhaling as we come forward, arching through that spine, and exhaling to press the hips back onto the heels. Tucking the toes underneath now, spreading the fingertips wide on the ground and sucking the lower belly in. Take a deep breath in and lift into your plank. Find that strong plank position, pressing the mat away, lifting the belly towards the spine. Take a deep breath in and lift the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Drop the crown of the head down towards the ground, press the mat away, and start to twist in your dog. Drop the head side to side, take some deep breaths in. Inhale to roll forward into your plank, and exhale, lift the hips up and back, drop the head. Again, spinal roll forward as we inhale, and exhale, high hips. Imagine this is like a massage for the spine. Try to feel into every single vertebrae as you move with the breath, pressing those heels down. One long deep breath here. At the end of the exhale, bend the knees and step or float to the top of the mat. Deep breath in, flat back. Fingers can come to the knees, to the shins, ankles, or to the ground, so long as the spine is long. We exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bring a slight bend to the knees if we need to for these first ones. Inhale, heart lifts, and exhale, fold. Coming up all the way to stand, lifting the palms above the head and tucking the tailbone down. Exhale, hands into the heart space. Reconnecting with the breath here before we start our sun salutation A. Remember that we are trying to breathe with sound, our victorious Ujjayi breath. As you exhale, allow the hands to fall down by the side and make sure that you are at the top of the mat. For the first inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head. Inhale, flat back, open the heart forward, bend the knees, and step or float back into your chaturanga. Take a deep breath in into your cobra or upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, and press the heart towards the top of the thighs, downward facing dog. Take one deep breath in here, send the hips back. At the end of this exhale, look forward between the hands, step or float into your halfway lift. Inhale, and exhale to fold. Inhale, rise tall, palms lift, gaze follows. And exhale, hands into the heart space. Inhale, palms lift. And exhale, fold forward. Keep the weight in the front of the body. Inhale, flat back, open the heart, bend the knees. Step or float back, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, roll onto the top of the feet, thighs lift, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back into your down dog. One deep, long breath. Exhale, press the mat away. Bend the knees, look forward between the hands, step or float into your halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Coming all the way to stand, palms meet above the head. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Last round, inhale, palms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, tailbone high. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart, separate the collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Think about flattening out the bottom of the back, at the base of the spine. At the end of that exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Deep breath in, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. All the way to stand, squeeze the thighs, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands into the heart space. Take some deep breaths here. Try to find some softness in the shoulders. Close the eyes and connect with your breathing. Allow the hands to fall down by the side. Take a breath, lift out of the hips. And as we exhale, bend the knees, drop the hips and scoop the arms for one breath in our chair pose. Exhale, high hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, jump back, chaturanga, high hips. Inhale, roll onto the top of the feet, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. One deep, long breath here. Squeeze the belly button to the spine. On the next inhale, take the right foot, step it through between the hands. And if you can, open the palms forward. Send all of the energy down into the mat on the exhale. Keep the breath flowing, staying here for 2 more breaths. Release into this deep stretch for the hips. Plant the hands either side of the foot and step back into your plank. Shift forward and exhale, hover to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Open the shoulders away from the ears, press the mat away, deep breath. At the end of that exhale, come to the top of the mat. Inhale, open the heart, and exhale to fold. Drop the hips, scoop the arms, one breath for your chair, and exhale, meeting hands at the heart space. Preparing to go on the other side. Inhale here, exhale, drop the hips, scoop the arms, relax the shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, open the chest forward, bend the knees and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop the chest forward, drop the shoulders and exhale, press the heart towards the top of the thighs. Deep breath in here. Taking the left foot, stepping it forward between the hands, dropping the right knee. And if we can, opening the palms forward to allow that hip to really drop. Feel the extension in the right hip flexor. 2 more deep breaths. Feel any tension release from the jaw, the shoulders. At the end of the exhale, plant the hands, lift the back knee, step back into your plank. Exhale through your chaturanga. Remember, you can modify these by dropping the knees down. If you want to skip them out completely, you can just go straight into your down dog. At the end of the exhale, look forward, step or jump into your inhale, flat back, and exhale, fold. Drop the hips, scoop the arms, one breath in your chair pose, and exhale, hands to the heart space. Take a few breaths here and focus on that audible breathing. Allow the hands to fall by the side. Step the feet to shoulder distance apart. Bring the hands to the waist and inhale, open the heart. Exhale, send the heart forward and keep the weight in the balls of the feet. If you can, bring your fingers, your second and your third fingers around your big toes and come into a forward fold. Send your heart toward towards your big toes. So we want to create this length in the spine, especially at the base of the spine. So if you find that your spine is beginning to round, you can take a gentle bend, just like I'm doing now in the legs, to ensure that your spine remains long. At the end of the exhale, you can grab the outer elbows, really soften into the knees and start swaying gently from side to side. Interlacing the fingers on the back of the neck, gently apply pressure. And inhale, open the heart, come to stand. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up through the spine, open the heart, bring the elbows back. Exhale, fold forward. So you're really moving here with your body, moving in the way that your body wants you to move. I find this is a really nice release for the neck and starts to open up into the chest. Come into your halfway lift, take a deep breath in and exhale through vinyasa, hover. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale, hips up and back into your downward dog. Bringing your right foot forward and in between your hands. This time we're lifting into our crescent lunge, palms forward. Drop the left knee if you need to. Bringing the thumbs into the forehead, so into our third eye chakra, and lifting the heart on the inhale. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, step back, and we're rocking over onto the left outer edge of the foot now. Coming into our side plank. I'm showing a variation of this. If you need to come down, drop the bottom leg, which can provide some more support. Otherwise, coming onto both feet, and if you want to up level this, you can lift your top leg. At the end of the exhale, stepping through in between the hands, coming into that crescent lunge again. Inhale, sweeping the arms up so they're either side of the ears, and exhale, sweep them back, squeeze the triceps. Keep the body forward, inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, sweep them forward, belly button to spine. Exhale, squeeze, send them back. Keep that heel extending away from you. This time exhale all the way to the mat, frame the foot and step back. You can take your one-legged chaturanga if you like. Inhale, open the heart, and exhale, press back, downward facing dog. One deep long breath here. Then knees look forward and step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Deep breath as you come up to stand. And exhale, bring the hands into the heart space, into the third eye. Allow the hands to fall. Take a few breaths here. When you're ready, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the heart. Plant the hands. Chaturanga in the exhale. Inhale, open, peel the shoulders back. Exhale, press the mat away. Taking that left foot and stepping it through, keeping both feet on the ground, squeezing the inner thighs together. Inhale, bringing that thumb into the middle of the forehead. It's really challenging in the balance here, so really focus on pressing into the big toes. Stepping back into your side plank. So we're on our right hand and our left arm is lifted up. Deep breaths in. Option to lift that top leg if we want to. Keep breathing. Don't dump into the bottom shoulder. Inhale, palms lift, squeezing the ears. Exhale, send the arms back. Inhale, sweep them forward, keep the torso still. Exhale, send them back. Inhale, forward, keep the weight in the big toe. Exhale, body upright, and exhale, bring the hands all the way down. Step back into your plank. You can skip the vinyasa or take it now, lifting the leg if you want the extra challenge. Upward facing dog. And bring yourself back into your child's pose. Find your comfortable child's pose, either knees together or knees wide. And start to find that even, smooth, rhythmic breathing. Bringing all that awareness into the throat. Ujjayi breathing is a tranquilizing pranayama that helps to soothe the nervous system and calm the mind. Try to keep that focus on the breath. When you're ready, extending the arms forward and taking a deep breath to lift the hips up and back into your down dog. Taking a few spinal rolls now. If that's available to you in your spine, inhale, arch the spine, and exhale, open the heart and lift the hips up and back. Inhale, separating the shoulder blades, and exhale, pressing the chest towards the mat. Finding those heels and pressing them down towards the ground. On the inhale, making your way to the top of the mat, and exhaling to fold. Inhale, rise tall, lift the gaze, and exhale, bring the hands into the third eye or the heart space. Take a few rolls with the shoulders, start to loosen up through the neck, any areas of tension, before we continue on with our flow. We're going to bring the palms to the heart space and lift the left knee. You're creating a right angle with that knee. Gently grab that knee with the left hand and open it like a gate. Take the right arm out like a cactus. Rotate round to the long edge of your mat and come into a squat position. Drop the hands, inhale, palms reach, straighten the legs. Exhale, palms to the heart space, squat. Inhale, straighten, lift the arms. Exhale, squat. Inhale, lift, following with the gaze, and exhale, squat. Opening the arms out to the side, and maybe lifting them above the head if that's available. Inhale, right heel, lift, followed by the left heel. I'm going to do 8 of these, squeezing the glutes and staying low and legs. Inhale, coming all the way up and turning the heels slightly out. Open the chest, palms to the waist. Exhale, fold forward. Bringing the palms to the ground, taking a slight bend in the knees if you need to. If you're very flexible in the hamstrings, you can start to walk your hands back between the feet. So you're walking the hands underneath your hips. We're breathing deeply into the spine here. Bringing the right hand into the center of the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm to 12 o'clock. Repeat on the other side, twisting from the navel. Turning now to the back of the mat, so you're coming into a low lunge on the left leg. Inhale, step back into your chaturanga. Exhale, through your vinyasa. We're facing backwards on the mat now. On the next inhale, flat back, open the heart forward. And exhale to fold. Deep breath in as you lift through the hips. And exhale, bring the hands into the heart space. Ready to go on the other side. Right leg lift, palms together. Squeeze through the core. Right hand to the right knee, opening out like a gate. Left arm comes to a cactus. Deep breath in. On the exhale, turn to the long edge of the mat again. Palms to the heart space. Open the arms out wide. 10 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the thumbs to the inside of the knees, fingers to the outside. Exhale, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop the shoulder, look over the right. Inhale, repeat. Drop the right shoulder, looking over the left. Inhale, forward. Exhale, drop the left shoulder, look over the right. Again, we're taking that forward fold. Wide legs. This time, if you can take your peace fingers around the big toes, then do so. Inhale first to lengthen, and then exhale, fold. Elbows are going out to the side. We're dropping the crown of the head towards the mat and bringing all of the weight into the balls of the feet so our tailbone is lifting high. Optional tripod headstand here. If that is in your practice, or if you have someone practicing with you who can maybe support you. I'm really not doing a very good job of demonstrating this here because your elbows should be more narrow. But there you go. I was feeling a little bit strange doing it in the glass balcony there. So inhale, open the heart forward, walk the hands round to the front of the mat again where we started, low lunge. Inhale, plank, exhale, hover to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, flat back, and exhale to fold. Coming all the way up, drop the shoulders, follow with the gaze. The third eye. Squeeze the tailbone down. Now we're going to heel toe the feet out to the outer edges of the mat. So I'm just showing you here, but you can stay where you are. The heels are in and the toes are facing out. We're going to exhale and drop the hips down into a yogi squat. This is also known as malasana. Okay, so I'm just going to turn around and show you what this looks like. You don't have to move. Bring the palms together at the heart space and press the elbows into the inner thighs if you can. If your heels are lifted, it really doesn't matter too much. Think about pressing your tailbone down towards the ground. Bring the left hand onto the ground and inhale, lift the right arm, sweep. Hands to the heart space. Right palm to the ground, inhale, sweep the left arm, and exhale, hands to the heart space, repeat. Option to bind this time, so taking that arm round and opening, peeling the shoulder back, grabbing the wrist behind you. These are all options. If you want to stay still in your malasana, you can also do that as well. Option to bind on the other side. You think about drawing the navel in here. Good. Coming back into your malasana, and then another option. This is absolutely not obligatory, but if you want to go into your crow pose here, then now is a good time to practice that. So I'm just going to break it down a little bit. You squeeze the elbows in together, just like in your chaturanga. So your triceps are squeezing your ribs. You want the inner thighs to be pressing on the outside of the elbows. You can experiment with gently lifting one foot off the mat at a time. I'm just demonstrating crane pose here as well for those of you who want to up-level your practice and bring yourself into a crane. We're now bringing the knees into the armpits and resting on the back of the triceps. Have a go at jumping back if you want to, shooting the legs back, upward facing dog, and dropping into a child's pose. You can stay still in your child's pose, or if you want to release some of the tension in your back, you can take some of those rolling cat-cows like we did at the beginning, really massaging that spine with the breath. Allow the elbows to be soft now. Release all the tension from the shoulders. Return to that audible breath. And allow the body to be soothed by the sound of your own breathing. Imagine the breath filling the spine. From here, we're going to work a little bit more into our back. Some more heart openers here. We're going to take puppy pose, so knees or hip distance apart, and then reach the arms forward to the top corners of the mat, slightly wider than the shoulders. When you're ready, take the right arm underneath the left shoulder and bring the right ear onto the ground. Take a twist here. Bring the left hand next to the face if you can. Another option here is to bring that left arm up and take a bind. You can grab the inside of the right thigh and really try to peel that left shoulder back as you do this. Breathe deeply and keep those hips hovering above the knees. Bring the hand back onto the ground, gently press yourself up. Release any tension in the back and the spine. Ready to go again on the other side. Taking the hand slightly forward and then bringing the back of the left hand onto the ground. Left ear to the mat. You can bring that right hand in next to the face and gently use it to press the mat away and rotate round from the navel. Third option here, lift the right arm, take the inside of the left thigh as you twist and open the heart. Try to relax the body on the ground as much as you can. Breathe deeply. Gently release. And again, find any movements here that help you to release the tension from the back. Gently make your way onto your seat and extend the legs forward, bringing the palms down right next to the hips. Extend the spine long and think about separating the collarbones here. Inhale, lift the palms up, press the toes back towards you, coming into our forward fold, seated forward fold. So as we exhale, think about pressing the heart towards the big toes. Inhale, flattening the spine and lengthening forward. And exhale, bring yourself further down, hinging from the base of the spine. Use the breath to help you soften into this pose. Keep flexing the feet back towards you. The next inhale, come all the way up to sit. Bring the hands down by the side. Next, bring the left foot and bring it in towards the sitting bone. Bring the left hand by the left hip. Inhale, right arm lifts by the ear. When you're ready, exhale and twist, bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. If you want to, you can bring the right foot in towards the left glute as well. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, deepen the twist. showing you an option here to bind as well, but you don't need to bind here. Just take whichever variation feels right for you today. Try to relax the shoulders and breathe evenly through the nose. Turn to center. Square the shoulders. You stay where you are, but I'm just showing you the next variation that you're going to do with the legs. So now think about stacking your knees one on top of the other and bringing your feet slightly further forward. Both sitting bones are stacked evenly on the ground. Open the arms and bring the left arm over the top of the right arm. Palms meet together, or maybe the back of the hands meet. If we can hinge forward from the base of the spine, then you can do that now. I'm just going to show you what this looks like from the side. So the elbows are up and away from the body. We're creating space in the top of the back, and we're hinging from the base of the spine. You should really start to feel the outer hips fire up now. Return to center. You can try this funny little transition if you want to. Maybe twist around to the back, otherwise just find your way onto the other side. So your right foot is stacked over the top of the left. Either that left leg is extended forward, or you can bring the left heel to the right glute and come into that twist on the right side. Notice how long my spine is. We're lifting and pressing into the mat. Optional bind, grabbing the right wrist as we breathe deeply. Try to make sure that weight is distributed evenly in both sitting bones. Good. Coming back and trying to stack those knees one on top of the other. Bring the feet to the side and try to bring them so that they are level with each other. Inhale, open the arms, and right arm on top of the left, palms together or back of the hands together. Gently hinge or stay where you are and breathe slowly and deeply as you feel the hips start to loosen, start to open up here. Focus on the breath and gently come back up to seated, bringing your legs round and joining the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Gently take the toes and start to peel open the feet so the soles of the feet are facing up. Keep lifted in the spine as you start to gently butterfly the knees up and down. Breathing and feeling the hips begin to open. Keep that navel drawn into the spine. Take a deep breath in and exhale to fold forward, using the elbows to press into the inner thighs or into the calves as you do so. Press those knees down. Use the exhale to draw yourself towards your toes. When you're ready, bring the knees into center and gently open the palms, lengthen through the spine and take your boat pose. Your options here I'm showing you. You can have the knees bent so that the shins are parallel with the mat, or you can extend them long into the full variation. If you want a challenge, you can also take the peace fingers around the big toes and start to pull those legs in towards you, taking a slight bend to the arms if you need to. Only do this if your back is going to remain really long. Take a few big rolls along the spine and find your way to the mat. We're going to finish with a couple more heart openers. But before we do that, bring the knees into the chest and start to gently press the shins in towards the ground, gently rocking side to side, opening through the hips before pressing the feet down onto the mat, palms into the ground. Take a deep breath in and lift the hips off the ground, interlacing the fingers at the base of the spine, squeezing the glutes in together and not allowing the weight to come onto the edges of the feet. Keep those big toes pressed into the ground in our bridge pose. Open the heart and think about lifting the chest rather than crunching the back. Keep breathing deeply here. Exhale, gently lower the back onto the ground and take a quick squeeze with the legs, counter pose. You have the option to repeat bridge pose, or if wheel pose is in your practice, or if you have someone to help you, you can come onto your head, bring the hands either side of the ears and gently press up into your full wheel pose. Again, keep those big toes pressing into the ground. Try not to crunch the lower back and think about opening across the heart. If you can, bring the feet together and start thinking about pressing the heart forward. Really enjoy taking some deep breaths into the heart space. When you're ready, lower yourself onto the crown of the head before gently lowering all the way onto the back. Gently rocking from side to side and opening the arms out. Dropping the knees to whichever side feels right to you. Taking a really gentle supine twist here. There's no effort. We're just allowing ourselves to completely surrender into this twist. Bringing the knees into center and dropping them over to the other side. We can have our arms at right angles in a cactus position, or have them extended out to the side, or maybe even lower towards the front of the mat. Wherever you are, breathe deeply into the spine. For one last time, bring the knees into the chest, curl up into a ball, then take any final poses that you are feeling that you need before you finish your practice. You can do a happy baby like I'm doing now. Bring those knees to the outer edges of the ribs and holding onto the outer edges of the feet. Maybe bringing the soles of the feet together. Whatever you do, make sure the lumbar spine is pressed into the ground. When you're ready, extending the legs long and taking them wider than the edges of the mat. By doing this, you can really allow the hips to soften and open, for the thighs to spiral out away from each other, for the ankles to be soft. Bring the palms and rotate them open. Wriggle the fingers down the mat towards your toes. Lift the shoulders if you need to and shuffle them down the mat. Take some deep breaths in and out of the nose. Feel the weight of the body and the ground beneath you. Feel yourself completely surrendering into this moment. Allow your breath to flow softly in and out of the body without any effort, without any force. And switching off our ujjayi breathing, our audible breathing, and allowing the breath to flow. You can stay here for as long as you like. I'd recommend staying in your Shavasana for 3 to 5 minutes to allow your body to really absorb the practice. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.